Augie, a boy born with a genetic disorder, finally made his first real friend in his life. After school, he brought Jack home to help him with his homework. When his mom saw that Augie had actually made a friend, she was so moved she could barely speak because of Augie's physical challenges. His mother had poured all her energy into caring for her son, often overlooking her daughter Via in the process. Via explained that ever since her brother was born, he had become the son of their household, while she and their parents had become the planets orbiting around him. She loved her brother and had grown accustomed to this dynamic, never wanting to burden her parents with her own problems. But being understanding didn't mean she didn't need love too. Via often felt neglected and forgotten by her parents. Fortunately, she had a grandmother who loved and understood her.
And I love you more than anything in the world.
What about Augie?
I love your brother, but he has a lot of angels looking out for him. And you have me.
You are everywhere.
And
You are my favorite.
After her grandmother passed away, Via had no one left at home to confide in. Whenever she felt sad, she would return to that beach and remember the words her grandmother used to say. That evening, Via stayed at the beach until very late before coming home. Her brother was complaining to their mom about some trivial matter, and while their mother comforted Augie, she criticized Via for coming home so late. Via mentioned she had gone to the beach, which surprised their mom, who suddenly realized how much she had been neglecting her daughter. To cheer Via up, their mother decided to spend Halloween with her the next day. Via was absolutely thrilled. It had been so long since she'd had one-on-one time with her mom. But when Halloween arrived, Augie ran into trouble again. That morning, Augie put on a ghost mask and excitedly went to find his friend Jack in the classroom, only to overhear Jack complaining to a wealthy classmate, saying that if he looked like Augie, he'd rather kill himself, and that he wouldn't want to hang out with Augie if it weren't for the principal's requirement. These words of betrayal shattered Augie's heart. He ran home in despair, threw himself on his bed crying, and begged to wear his helmet. His mother searched everywhere but couldn't find the helmet, so she had to call her husband for help. Once again overlooked by their mother, Via didn't get angry. Instead, she dressed up as a princess and went to comfort her heartbroken brother. Under her patient questioning, Augie finally told her what had happened at school, even saying in despair that he wished he had never been born. To help Augie realize he wasn't alone in his pain, his sister shared her own troubles. She didn't really have friends at school either, except for one close girlfriend who had recently started ignoring her for no apparent reason. She didn't understand why, but she had to accept it. Her sister's heartfelt words made Augie realize that his experiences weren't so different from anyone else's. Everyone has the right to choose their friendships. From that day forward, Augie stopped talking to Jack and wouldn't eat lunch with him anymore. Jack was confused and didn't know what to do. Although the principal had initially assigned him to look after Augie, during their time together, Jack had genuinely come to appreciate Augie's sincerity, humor, and intelligence. Now he truly wanted to be Augie's friend, but Jack didn't realize that his words spoken for the sake of saving face had already damaged their friendship. Later, the wealthy kid invited Jack back into their clique, but listening to their arrogant mockery of others every day made Jack sick. These negative people weren't the kind of friends he